Beneath the ordinary world lies a veil, and behind it, the voices of the lost still whisper.
We are your guides into the shadows, where true crime meets the paranormal.
From chilling crimes to haunted histories, we uncover the stories that refuse to rest.
This is Veil of Echoes. Castaic Lake, California. August 30th, 2013. A Toyota Highlander was found overturned down a steep embankment. The driver's door was open. The back window had been kicked out from the inside. Inside the vehicle, a laptop, a wallet, a phone. But Bryce Laspisa was gone. No trail, no confirmed direction of travel, no explanation. Bryce Laspisa has never been seen again. This is Missing Veil Files. Case File, Episode 3.
This series is researched and narrated by Bria, Zach, and Lindsay, host of the Veil of Echoes podcast.
Missing Veil Files exist to keep names spoken when the world grows quiet, to honor the missing, and to stand with the families still searching for answers. If there's a case you believe deserves to be told, you can reach us through the Veil of Echoes podcast on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.
This case does not begin with violence. It begins with distance, with hours spent unmoving, with a young man sitting inside his car, while everyone who loved him tried to understand why. This case file concerns the disappearance of Bryce Laspisa. Bryce David Laspisa was born on April 30th, 1994. He was raised in Illinois before moving to California with his family. His parents, Karen and Michael Laspisa, described him as intelligent and creative. He was thoughtful, quiet, independent.
At 19 years old, Bryce was a sophomore at Sierra College in Rockland, California. He was studying graphic and industrial design. He had recently moved into his own apartment. He had been in a relationship, but just days before his disappearance, he ended it.
In the days leading up to his disappearance, Bryce sent his girlfriend a text. "I love you so much. You don't know how much you mean to me." It read less like a casual message and more like a goodbye. Shortly after he ended the relationship, he also gave away personal belongings to friends, but no one realized for what.
Bryce stood 5'11". He had bright red hair, black framed glasses. He weighed approximately 170 pounds. He had a small tattoo of a Taurus bullhead with Roman numerals near his left shoulder blade. These details matter. They are how someone is recognized or remembered. On August 28th, 2013, Bryce began driving south towards his parents' home in Laguna Niguel. It should have taken about 7 hours, but it took far longer.
Bryce's girlfriend contacted his mother, concerned about his behavior. She described him as withdrawn, drinking heavily, emotionally distant. His mother called him. He insisted he was fine. He said he was driving home.
Instead of continuing south, Bryce stopped near Buttonwillow, California. For nearly 13 hours, he remained parked off Interstate 5. A roadside assistance worker eventually encountered him. He appeared alert, not visibly injured. When asked if he needed help, Bryce declined. He said he was waiting.
At one point during the night, Bryce ran out of gas. His parents arranged for roadside assistance to bring fuel. Even after receiving gas, he did not immediately continue home. Hours passed. He remained there, in the dark.
Throughout the night, Bryce's mother spoke to him several times. She urged him to drive. He reassured her, promised he would, but he did not move.
Just before dawn on August 30th, Bryce finally resumed driving. He headed south, toward Castaic Lake. At approximately 8:15 a.m., Bryce's Toyota Highlander was found overturned down a steep embankment near Castaic Lake. The vehicle had gone through a guardrail. Investigators determined the crash occurred at high speed. The rear window had been kicked out from the inside. The driver's door was open. There was a small amount of blood inside the vehicle. It was later determined to be minor. Bryce was not there.
His wallet remained inside. His phone was in the car. His laptop was in the trunk. There were no signs of another vehicle involved. No evidence of a struggle. No clear trail leading away.
Search teams scored the area. Canine units, helicopters, divers searched Castaic Lake. No body was recovered. No confirmed evidence placed Bryce in the water.
Bryce survived the crash. The minor blood evidence suggested he exited the vehicle under his own power, and then he disappeared. Investigators are left with possibilities, not conclusions.
One theory is that Bryce intentionally walked away. He had shown signs of emotional distress, but he left behind his identification, his money, his phone. There has been no financial activity, no confirmed contact.
Some believe Bryce may have been in a crisis. The breakup, the goodbye style message, the long hours parked, the location near water. But no remains have ever been found. No evidence has confirmed this.
There is no confirmed evidence of foul play, but there are gaps. The hours alone, the lack of witnesses, the open door, the shattered back window. No one can say what happened in the minutes after the crash.
Bryce was alive after the accident. He exited the vehicle, and somewhere near Castaic Lake, his trail ended.
Bryce Laspisa has been missing since August 30th, 2013. There has been no confirmed sighting, no remains recovered, no explanation.
Bryce would have now been in his early 30s. His family continues to search for answers.
His mother has spoken openly about the unanswered questions. The phone calls, the hours parked in darkness, the crash. She has said that not knowing is its own kind of grief.
If you have any information about the disappearance of Bryce Laspisa, you can contact the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Tips can be submitted anonymously. Even the smallest detail could matter.
Bryce Laspisa was 19 years old. He was driving home. He was almost there. And somewhere between stillness and sunrise, he disappeared. As long as his name is spoken, this case remains open.
So what do you guys think happened?
Oh. I think he may have been kidnapped.
You think so?
I know that sounds weird, but
I remember hearing about this. I don't know, it's just weird because how he was acting prior, and then he would just sit.
Yeah, the 13 hours sitting on the side of the road.
I really don't know, because I didn't really know this case very much.
Uh-huh.
But, I don't know, the glass being kicked out, but his door was open, but his stuff was all still there.
Yeah, it's just because he gave away personal belongings. And
Just
then
telltale signs of suicide.
And then he told his girlfriend he loved her still, but then he ended up breaking things off with her before.
My question is, though, how well did they actually search the area?
Yeah,
I think they searched it, that we know of, that they've said pretty well.
Because I'm wondering if he didn't, walk his way to a different, area.
Yeah.
he could have been disorientated from the crash.
Yeah, it says,
minor
following
blood.
the discovery of Laspisa's vehicle, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department coordinated an extensive search of the surrounding area. Ground teams, helicopters, divers, scent tracking dogs, and volunteers covered the lake, shoreline, and nearby terrain over several days. No physical trace of Laspisa was found, and investigators reported no clear indication of the direction he may have taken after leaving the vehicle.
I mean, it's complete conspiracy, but what if whatever did happen happened where he was parked for 13 hours? Did they even search that area? Like, somebody could have jacked his car, murdered him, fucking drove it into the embankment to look like an accident. The blood could have been from them injuring him before pulling him out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The out back window, that, I don't know. That could have been a setup. They could have did that themselves to make it look like he walked away.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, everything that they're saying is signs of, but...
I think, yeah,
not everybody goes that route either. Some people just want to disappear.
Yeah.
I mean, that too. I'm stuck between the suicide or the you just wanted to disappear.
Well, I'm telling you this right now. If that guy wanted to disappear and he is still around, that tattoo got removed. So you're not going to be looking for no tattoos. They got that technology now. You might see a scar.
Yes.
Unless you get close enough to tell that the scar was something special.
I thought it was weird too, just after getting help with the gas, he just remained parked there for several hours, like...
Yeah, was it 13 hours altogether? Was he there 13 hours before they brought him the gas?
Several hours. He just stayed there afterwards.
I was about to say it. He stayed there for 13 hours after he was given the gas.
Yeah.
Which...
like, it just sounds to me he was in his head.
Well, and another thing is, too, when I think about him crashing the vehicle, that was probably his attempt at suicide.
Yeah.
That was probably his whole intent for wrecking the vehicle.
True. I mean, that makes
more
sense.
like an accident.
Yeah.
And then he might have...
got too disoriented.
Yeah, that's a sad situation. I hope he gets found, you know. I mean,
that would be
everybody does.
Amazing if he would get found.
Thank you for holding a special place for Bryce's story. Missing Veil Files will return every other Saturday, taking time these cases deserve. If you know of a missing person whose story should be told, you can reach us through the Veil of Echoes podcast on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.
Until then, keep your ears open.
And the veil closed.